Hey everyone, before this episode starts, it's important to remember anything we say on this podcast should be taken as a bad joke and should not be taken seriously. Ever.
Take your balls.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Slightly Diverse Podcast. It is episode 33. It is I, Milk. And joined with me is sweet Bordelon. Go ahead.
I love candy.
And, I'm just gonna be doodling. You
I
guys
was
are
gonna keep
listening.
asking if we're rolling again.
We are rolling. We are. Oh, we're not in the recording room again. Hold on.
Are we live?
Let's step into the recording studio instead of recording in the hallway again. Hello, check. Bordelon's dead. I killed him. Oh, there he is.
Eat me McDonald's. Oh no, you fucked me up. Hold on. Do I have to reconnect? I have to reconnect.
God damn it. All right, so he's gonna walk in and out of the studio a couple times to fix his shit. But yeah, for all of you that listen to every episode, as in that one person who might just be me, I don't remember, I don't know. But yeah, you might have noticed that I uploaded a week late because I'm stupid. And I didn't realize that I'm a little goblin or whatever. I didn't realize I'm a little goblin or whatever. You know?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Alright. So you fucked me up because while I was talking and the thing was lit up and I'm connected to a Bluetooth device that somehow fucks with it for Discord.
Yeah, I kept you on. I'm putting you back to host. I just kept you on guest host because I thought it was
I don't
funny.
even think you had me on that.
I kept you on guest host because I thought it was funny. But anyways, what was I saying? But yeah, I uploaded late. My bad, fellas. I thought I uploaded the correct day, but I didn't. You can blame God or whatever for giving me dementia. I don't know.
Oh, God.
But yeah, anyways, Borlon, you were complaining about something stupid. I don't remember. Something obnoxious, right?
Imagine me, right? Nice guy. Getting kicked out of the zoo for
Nice
fondling the gorilla's tits.
Nice guy. You think you're a nice guy?
Yeah. Imagine me, nice guy, getting
Think you're
kicked
a
out of the zoo
villain.
for fondling the gorilla's tits.
Oh yeah. Also, Argus isn't with us again today because he had his sister's like dying or something. I don't remember.
It's funny I said gorilla and you immediately went Argus.
No, Argus is more like a chimpanzee than a gorilla because he has no strength. He has no strength and he's kind of ugly looking. But
Can't wait till he comes back.
he's like, did you compare me to a chimp?
I'm more like a capuchin. I'm very adorable and I love fruit.
Yeah, you're more like I'm more like a baboon. You're like a little capuchin.
I'm like
and then Argus is more
I'm
like
like
a chimp.
I'm like an orangutan. I like to be endangered a lot.
I heard orangutans are super gentle creatures.
They very much are.
Like there's
That's
that
why
video
it
of
sucks that they're always.
orangutan grabbing the guy's leg, and the guy freaks out, but the orangutan is just holding him, like hugging him.
Mm-hmm.
But it's super strong, so it doesn't let him go. I'm fucking getting.
You are now husbands.
I need to start practicing again. I kind of stopped practicing when we went on hiatus, and and then my grandma died and shit. But I should probably get back to practicing every day. Cause damn, I'm rusty. Damn, look at this. I can't even draw a circle. A circle. Anyways, yeah, you were complaining about your beautiful girlfriend from work, your work girlfriend, some would say.
Yeah.
She stole a bunch of fucking tea bags and condoms and stuff from the vending machine.
Yeah.
What would you do if you like went to like your little security thing, little security cube, and you saw that she left you like a collage of her naked on the table, like a binder full of her nudes, and it says "to Bordelon" on the front. What would you do, dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you do?
Yeah.
Stop saying yeah. I'm gonna get pissed off.
I'm already pissed off that you think I like this person.
I don't even know what she looks like. Is she hot?
I've explained to you what she looks like.
She old?
She looks like a bullfrog.
A bullfrog? You never told me this.
I know, because I've said several times she is fat and very much a 0 out of 10.
Is she hot?
I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm saying it, but you're not listening. I don't know. It's like I'm talking to one of those repeat machines that they don't really understand when you say you need help because someone's molesting you.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
I'm trying to draw her.
Oh yeah, you trying to draw a bullfrog with a hairnet?
Nah, I'm just drawing some like monkey-looking lady. Kind of looks like Homer.
That's gonna look really racist, and we're definitely gonna get another strike.
Homer?
Homie.
How do you shade black people in black and white? I guess you just use a mid-tone, huh?
You add a little bit of brown.
Guess you just make them gray. I don't know. Japanese people don't really draw black people. And when they do, it's kind of racist. Like Mr.
Yeah,
Poe.
it looks like. Yeah, I was going to say Mr. Poe. Literally, they all just look like Mr. Poe.
Goku's like, hey, Mr. Poe, you look kind of strange. And he's like, well, Goku, I'm from fucking Baltimore, so that's why.
I'm from
That's why.
I'm from Chicago.
You probably never
What
met a
was I gonna say?
Chicagoan. What do they call them? Chicago's?
Chicagonese.
Chicagonese. That's
That was the
stupid.
dumbest thing I ever said. Chicagonese.
Anyway, so yeah, this bullfrog woman steals garbage bags and condoms and stuff, right?
Yes. I'm very sure she stole my warming gloves one day just because I forgot them.
You should leave like a USB filled with like a zip bomb or something.
What if I leave it filled with kitty porn and I'm like, this woman has a bunch of kitty porn?
First, well, that would mean you would have to get kitty porn first and then put it on a USB and then give it to her. So you'd be the real pervert. But if you put like a zip bomb on a flash drive, and then like if she stole it, and then she tried to open it at her house and just destroy whatever she tries to open it with.
Oh yeah.
That'd be funny.
I'm sure she's not smart enough to know what the fuck it is either.
You could also like print out a bunch of pictures of like gorillas like sitting down and eating and stuff, and just leave them there for her.
Yeah.
And then she'll be like, "Why are these pictures here?" And you're like, "Don't touch those." If even one thing is out of place, I'm going to kill you, bitch. That's what you tell her.
What if I instead I find I find the list to Jeffrey Epstein's island, and I leave it on there. And I make an anonymous tip to the FBI that somebody has possession of this list.
Yeah, and then underneath it, you leave like a black mamba, like in Kill Bill.
A what?
Or in Kill Bill, I think the second one, Kill Bill 2, where like
Wait, what am I?
she opens like a briefcase filled with money, and then he like opens it out. He opens it up and starts taking the money, and then a fucking black mamba starts biting him in the face. That's
Oh,
what you should do.
oh,
Yeah, snake, like a super poisonous snake, put it in a briefcase filled with money.
I heard Black Mom Bomb. I was like, what? What is
Black,
that?
Black Mamba,
Black Mom Bomb.
Black Mama Obama. You put her in there, she jumps out, starts biting her.
What if I just download a zip video file of that one video from YouTube of Hogwarts special ed?
The fuck are you talking about?
Have you not seen that by Flash Kids? It was like, what are you making, Jeremy? And he's like, I'm trying Harry Potter and Harriet Tubman saving slaves. It's called Harry Potter and the Underground Railroad.
Damn, dude.
And then there was like another special ed kid next to him. He goes, "That's the most mentally retarded thing I can think. God damn it!" And then explodes.
Flash Kids. Didn't Flash Kids make a lot of cartoons, right?
They still do, or he still does. Sometimes he does them with Meat Canyon.
Does he?
Yeah.
He does?
But yes, he does.
I don't believe you.
Oh my god.
The Flash
They do
Kids
go. They do.
never struck me as the cool guy.
Well, yeah, because they're both animators.
That's true, I guess. People in Newgrounds are always pretty close. Newgrounds is a special place in my heart. And it'll be a sad day when Tom Fulp finally realizes that he's wasted his life. He's going to start blowing up the schools around him and stuff.
What?
When Tom Fulp was like, I don't have enough Newgrounds supporters, I'm going to blow up the White House. And then he's going to do it. And it'll be a sad day.
Oh, was that
Like
black
one
guy?
There was some guy on
Was that-
Newgrounds who like went crazy one day. Like he was like an animator or something, or maybe he was a voice actor. I don't remember. But he went fucking nuts one day, and he was like he did like a big long forum post of how he was like hiding from the police after stabbing some guy in an argument, and he was like in a dumpster like messaging people on Newgrounds with his telephone. It's like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, we got in an argument. I stabbed him, and now I'm running from the cops. I can hear them walking around outside. I'm inside of a dumpster right now. Fucking crazy. Yeah, there's another guy that tried to burn down a school. Then there was a third one called Dick Neck, which is probably my favorite. This guy just like posted a picture of like his workout progress, right? and people instantly noticed that his neck was very long. Like the first, like he's like progress after 6 months. What do you guys think? Like he's like flexing, like in the mirror. And then some guy's like,
Poor guy.
dude, you have a long ass neck.
Poor
and he's
guy.
like, fuck you. And after this, it's like 30 pages of people just roasting him. And he's like just digging a deeper and deeper hole. Because at one point, like someone's like, dude, you can't even spell because he keeps fucking misspelling everything. And he's like, I don't fucking go to school for spelling. I'm a math major. And you know my mom, I fuck her every night. Jellius.
My mom?
He meant to say your mom. I fuck her every night, but he said my mom. And people were like, dude, you fuck your mom? And what makes this even better is that it's not just random people roasting him. It was like the moderators, like the mods themselves were roasting him too. People started like photoshopping his picture to make his neck a little bit longer.
Damn. That's some real shit kicking knees energy right there.
Dude, that forum thread is so good. People even made like it ended when someone made like a big cartoon about him like giraffe fighting with his neck against some other guy. And then they're like, "Oh, we're
Draft
gonna
fighting
close
is
this
intense.
down."
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, they just
Ever,
slam
have
each
you
other.
ever seen giraffes fight? Yeah, they just headbutt.
It's pretty cool, actually.
It's intense. I can't imagine how what were they called? Bronchiosauruses fought. That's probably how it was.
Oh, Dick Nick was so fucking good. That's some classic Newground shit. That must have been like in 2009.
The man calmly and with a little bit of modesty he said, "Hey guys, I've been working out for a while. What do y'all think?" And then everyone's like, "Fuck your neck."
It's honestly, it's because he just kept feeding into it. Like he just wouldn't stop.
And I fucked my mom.
It's like, you know, your mom, it's like, you know, my mom, I fuck her every night. Jellius? Is what he's like, Jellius?
I'm a
Yeah.
math major.
Yeah, that was fucking
I
awesome.
think you know how I told you I plan to try and start Fallout with over 200 mods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I did it. I think I really fucked the pooch raw here.
Well, that's what happens.
Yeah, my computer's not happy.
To be honest, I've never really played with that many mods. I like having like the bare minimum mods to make the game look good and feel good. So I have like almost 100, like 80 something, which is still a lot, but
That's
it's stable.
that's what I want too, but I, that just requires a lot.
Yeah, it takes me like 2 or 3 hours to do all that shit.
Yeah,
And that's just setting
and
it
this
all
took like
up and
4 days.
That's just setting it all up because you still have to download everything for like texture packs, which take forever and shit. Yeah, modding can be fun.
Yeah.
But you know, currently the best mod out right now is Stalker Anomaly.
Oh.
Understand? Stalker
Oh,
Anomaly
okay.
is so good.
Okay.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
dude, you
yeah.
should try it, dude. It's
Oh.
badass. I've been playing
Oh.
Stalker Gamma, which is just a
Oh.
mod pack to slap on top of Stalker Anomaly. And it's really fun. There's women. There's women in the game, dude.
What is a woman?
I don't know. Something like kind of like a guy, but less funny. I'm gonna go to hell for saying that. A girl's basically like a guy, but not funny and not interesting.
Pretty much.
But here's Dick Neck. He's so cool.
Your stick, man.
There's probably a bunch of other like amazing posts. I used to like read the BBS all the time, like all the boards that people would make. There's a really good board where like it's like this guy just like he requested people to draw Pokemon fan art, and he's like, hey guys, draw some cool like Pokemon fan art with me. He's like, and then
Just
like
a
in
bunch of
parentheses
furry stuff.
it's like please no dicks, right, in parentheses. And the very first reply is like a clam that looks like a cock. Like with this clan out. I forgot what the fuck the Pokemon's name is.
Was
The
it
one that looks,
Cloyster?
yeah, the one that looks like Cloyster, but they made the tongue like a huge penis, and the clam shell looks like balls.
Uh,
And everybody started making like dicks, like dick Pokemon and shit. And the guy's like, and that's a penis. I should have known that Newgrounds couldn't take this seriously. That is honestly peak comedy when they're like when they request one thing and then they just get the complete opposite.
yeah.
We should make a cartoon, dude. That'd be awesome.
No, we should not.
Why not? Cartoons are fun.
Yes, but where will we put it? New YouTube?
Both.
New YouTube. I did not
Newgrounds
mean to
and
say
you
that.
could put it on both. Newgrounds, YouTube, fucking Vimeo, Patreon, OnlyFans, all of it. I'll draw it and you can help me do the voices as well.
Well, I don't know.
You could be like, oh geez, oh man, I don't really like guys, but I guess I'll suck it up for the team, haha.
I will partake.
And then I draw like 30 minutes of you getting gangbanged, and you're like, oh.
All right, so obviously this is going on.
It sounds like
Pornhub.
you're drowning. That's how much you're getting fucked. It's like he got caught in the rapids or something.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a good idea? And then Argus could be in the background cheering.
Cheering.
Like, yeah, do it harder.
Why cheering? Why is he cheering?
We could do a J.K. Rowling one. A J.K. Rowling cartoon. Or we can make fun of like how, you know, like all the trans people were mad that people were playing Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, and there was actually a trans character in there that was beloved.
Yeah, we can make a parody of that. Or like we show like J.K. Rowling like sitting on all her riches, paying to have people like dipped in acid and shit. Like trans people being dipped in acid. And she's like, yes, give me more money. Or like maybe she's like kind of like Dr. Evil or something.
Oh my god.
That'd be funny. Just to highlight the ridiculousness of the outrage and also just of her. Just make fun of her and the outrage that happened. Those are my favorite cartoons where like they make fun of the both sides, you know. Like neither side looks good. They both look like they're evil monsters.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear that that one VTuber Pikami?
Who?
She's like, I think she's independent. I don't know if she works for
Pokimane?
No, Pikami. It's not Pokimane. She's like Pikami is like a Japanese / English VTuber. But she basically quit because she got so much backlash for trying to play Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, what?
What's fucked up is that she didn't even end up playing it. Like she just like gave in and she's like, you know what, I'm not gonna play, guys. Canceled. Stream canceled. And then she still ended up getting so much hate that she was like, fuck it, I'm fucking leaving.
All because the game came out. Yeah, that's fair.
That's fucked up.
I mean,
like, dude,
some of these streamers are annoying, but
she should have just said, fuck you guys, I could do whatever I want. Like, I think most people just can't take a lot of like criticism, or not criticism, just like a bunch of hate. It's not really criticism. It's just basically hate. They just can't handle the hate. And personally, dude, if we got roasted in chat, I think it could be kind of funny.
I get roasted all the time by you. What the fuck?
I
Think
think
I care what any of these randoms say?
I think it's kind of funny, to be honest.
Of course you do.
So
Fucking course
anybody
you do.
listening right now, go into the comments and say evil things.
Say, Bordelon, you're a fuckwit.
Say, Bordelon, I saw you on chomo.org.
So
You remember Chomo?
no.
The child molester.
The what?
Yeah, it's a child molester.
Oh.
You're on chomo.com,
Ew.
dude. I don't know, John.
Yeah.
I'm just drawing a bunch of random shit if you guys are wondering. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I am fucking with the mods again.
Bordelon is testing out his theories and hypotheses. Hypothesi. Bordelon's currently trying to create dark matter in his living room like Jimmy Neutron.
Hold on. You have to mute me for a minute.
Mute yourself, bro. What the fuck?
I'm busy.
God damn it. No, mute yourself, because then I won't even know when you come back. But anyways. But yeah, it was pretty sad when Pikami left. Reminds me of when Rushia left, you know?
Alright, I'm back. What happened?
It's like, damn. It
You were
just
talking
sucks
to
when
yourself.
people like get just like either get kicked out like Rushia or fucking like give up because of the
Fuck is
hate.
Rushia?
Rushia is another VTuber.
Oh.
She went insane though, but she went insane over something stupid because the fans got mad because she was literally the fans got angry because she was talking to a guy.
What?
like she like messaged some guy, is like, hey, do you want to play some games when I get home? And people were like, oh my god, they're married, they live with each other and shit.
What?
And it was like,
Who cares?
yeah, first of all, who gives a shit, right? But it wasn't even true. Like the guy was like, no, we're just friends, like I have a wife or like I already have a girlfriend. I was just asking if she wants to play when I get home. And it just turned into this big old thing where like she was like, I do like him, but you know, I just knew that it wouldn't work, and it's just like giving too much information and shit. And then she eventually just like gave out like information, like company information, right, about what they were telling her to say and not to say, and then she got fired because of that. And it all stemmed from some stupid shit that fans just went insane. And I've said it before that the VTuber fans are pretty nuts.
Yeah.
So although I think it would be cool to be like in V Shoujo or some shit, or not Hololive, because I feel like Hololive is too friendly. But if I was in V Shoujo, I feel like I would get kicked out like in the first week. But first of all, they wouldn't even let me in. But that's what's sad about it, is that when you join these companies, like you're kind of giving your freedom away as a creator and just saying, yeah, I'll do whatever you guys tell me. So just stay independent, you know? Be the master of your own destiny.
Be the master.
Make pro Trump VTubing commentaries if you want, as an independent VTuber.
Stupid.
No one can stop you. Not even YouTube. They could try to stop you. You just move to a different platform. Don't be afraid. There's people on those too. Ugh. Like one of my favorite old podcasts, because it's gone basically. They replaced it, but it's called Cumtown, right? and all their podcasts got removed from YouTube, so they just couldn't do it on there anymore. They just moved straight to Patreon, and people just would clip all the episodes and just post them on YouTube anyways. But yeah, like they're not on YouTube at all. Like themselves, like they themselves don't upload to YouTube, but they still have an audience and still get money. Still successful. So yeah. As long as you make good content, I don't think it matters where you are. You can be like Joe Rogan, going to Spotify.
Well, as long as it's good and original, and
As
it's
long as
not
it's
some
good,
chick
or like
who
makes lie,
just
like
sits
you
there
lie.
with makeup and a tank top.
That is entertainment, first of all, you sexist. Are you saying that women can't entertain by doing nothing and just sitting there looking pretty? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, very much so.
Are you saying a pretty girl can't just
Sex
sit
work.
there and do zero work and not get paid for that? Are you saying that's bad?
Yeah, that's yes. Sex work is real work. I prefer an actual prostitute or a hooker or an OnlyFans artist over a fucking streamer who's not
prefer-
honest about just sexualizing herself.
I prefer a real porn star over all of those combined. At least they're working.
Oh yeah,
At least they got some
that too.
production value. That's what I hate the most. Like when
Yeah, they're getting yelled at. They're being told what position they have to be in, like by somebody who's not even doing them.
they have cinematographers, they have photographers on site usually.
They have to make sure they look a certain way, just like a hooker, but it has to be much more
They
specific.
have to pretend
They
to be
can't
afraid.
just show up with whatever.
They pretend to be raped. All that stuff. But in all honesty, yeah.
I want you to have fear in
They
your eyes.
have fear in
when
their
he
eyes.
mounts
They're
you.
good actors. They're really good at just pretending to be in pain and in danger.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're like actors. They really are actors.
Some of them even just
And they
like
have to
lose
take
all
it like a
hope.
champ.
You can see in their eyes they lose all hope for humanity sometimes when in some of the stuff they do. That's what I want to see. Not
So
some
stupid.
OnlyFans girl in her dirty mirror taking one picture a week
Yeah.
and saying that's really hard. That's what I hate the most. Like these girls are like, it takes me a long time to take dirty mirror selfies. Okay, guys, it's a lot of work. It's like, bitch, you suck.
Yeah.
Boo. You suck at your job.
Mark is calling again. This is why Argus needs to show up because I'm
Yeah.
working again.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're fucking working hard. You're protecting us, protecting our lives.
Yeah. Yeah, give me a second. I'm muting myself.
The producer's life right now. But anyways, like yeah, like Twitch streamers that just show big titties and just hang out are doing God's work. They're basically like fucking construction workers with how rigorous the work is. They're like longshoremen and like fucking like cement what's it called? Cement. What's the opposite of sucking out? Cement pours. I'm fucking stupid. I think I forgot every word in my brain. Yeah. What else do I see on Twitch actually? I stopped watching Twitch a long time ago. Like when they started letting like all these people literally not play games. Like I thought it was cool when they started like letting artists just like the art tag on Twitch was like oh yeah, you can just draw if you want. Because before that wasn't allowed. They used to actually get banned sometimes for just drawing. And I thought it was cool when they allowed that, but now they're allowing like a real life or just chatting. It's like that's boring, dude. Why is this allowed here? Like, get rid of it. If they ain't singing, if they ain't doing something cool, what's the point? If it's just chatting, it better be like some Conan O'Brien something, you know? Or be like a Conan O'Brien interview or something cool. But no, just chatting just means a chick in a bikini hanging out in a jacuzzi, making the bubbles go up. And she's like, haha, she giggles every time the bubbles go up. And there's a big green cloud
What are you talking about?
about her from all the farts. Huh?
What are you talking about?
Talking about Twitch.
Are you?
Yes. That's what just chatting is. Just chatting on Twitch is just girls farting in a jacuzzi all day. They do nothing.
Okay.
I literally saw some chick complain about not having a car. And
The fuck?
she was in a bikini in a jacuzzi and she complained about not having a car. And she's like, I need donations. I don't have a car. And I was like nobody was donating, right? Because like 10 viewers. Because that's what I really like to watch. Just like people like no viewers on Twitch. That's when you get the real honest people. But yeah, no one was donating. Obviously, it's only 10 viewers, and half of them are probably like me, just looking to judge, and half are probably just children.
Tell you about the time. Did I tell you about the time I got a shit ton of hate messages and threats from some cuck that claims he was in the Marine Corps, and then all because I called out this girl who said she wanted a pay piggy, and he was defending her, and yeah, he was white knighting for a girl who wants a pay pig, all because I said, and is that your arm? And because her arm was fucking hairy. What I did was basically I started a whole other dick neck situation.
This motherfucker brought beans. That's like the comedy level where like the guy talks about going to a movie theater with a can of beans, and some kid like shouts, "This motherfucker brought beans," and everybody laughs at him. That's like the equivalent of that.
Oh my god.
That would be fucking funny if I heard that though. If I was in that movie theater.
But like, it was crazy what this dude was doing. When he was trying to threaten me, he was trying to claim that he was a part of like some sort of special ops shit. Like he said, "Oh, I went on these deployments. Like I went on Operation Firebird." I was like, I feel like you are so full of shit because you know you're not supposed to be saying that shit.
No, I don't know why that's like the go-to thing for when people want to scare people on the internet. They're like, I'm in the fucking Marines, man. I was a goddamn Navy SEAL.
I don't say that shit. Yeah, I don't say that shit. Oh yeah, I was in Delta Force.
Well, yeah, it's fucking stupid. The only people who do that are just like fucking fat little pussies who've never even kissed their anus before. They never even looked in the mirror and kissed it lovingly. They never done that.
There's one dude during Arma who was yelling at people, going, "You are all my boots. You're all my boots." I was like, that's not how that works. First off, shut the fuck up, because nobody cares or even knows what that means. Mm-hmm. Y'all would have all been my boots. I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. No, he was like going off about how he's a Marine. The funny part was he said he was a Marine. Work calls again.
Great. Does boot when you call someone a boot is because they're acting like a tard, right? When they're trying to use like their military to act like a tard, like their military experience, right? Is that what you call someone a boot, or am I wrong? I would like a real explanation of what a boot is, so I could use it on you in case I have to. Because I think
Okay, I'm gonna quickly. A boot is basically just a new, inexperienced guy. Oh shit.
because I remember seeing like a video, not a video, maybe it was like a picture, like a meme of some guy that wanted to wear his dress blues to his prom, and people were like, "That's not what that's for, fucking boot." That's what I saw a bunch of fucking. I just saw a bunch of comments like that, right? Is that the proper use of boot? I think he got killed. I think he's getting fired right now. They're like, Bordelon, you are a bastard. We know you've been taking the garbage bags. We know you've been taking the garbage bags and leaving the gate open and letting all the raccoons inside. There was like 15 raccoons all over my beautiful Porsche. My Porsche. They were fucking jumping up and down like the monkeys on the bed, dude. It's pissing me off. I'm sick of it. You're done. I'm being his boss right now. You're done, Bordelon. I want you naked and in my office in 1 hour. And if you're not, by God, you'll have one of these. And he shows his fist to the camera. You'll have one of these right on the chin. You son of a bitch. And Bordelon is like, I'm a fucking Navy SEAL. Bordelon's like, I got a gun on me, motherfucker. You better watch out. You better keep your trap shut. If you don't want one of these old bullets inside of you, these bullet bills, I'm gonna dump in you at like 300 rounds per second.
I did not hear you. I did not. I didn't hear a fucking word you said.
It's okay because the audience did.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it myself when I listen to Slightly Diverse on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. And suck my balls.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe. And also, this episode is brought to you by a shitty mobile game we don't play. A terrible mobile game that we don't play, we don't respect, and we hate with all our hearts. It's sponsored by them.
Yeah, it's sponsored.
I wish like big YouTubers would just stop accepting every sponsorship they get and just like do the ones that they actually like, you know? Like
I would, yeah.
If you're gonna get sponsored by like Raid Shadow Legends or some other dumb shit, at least play the game a couple times first, and then be like, you know what, it's not that bad. But like half the time, I'm like, these guys have never even heard of what the fuck they're sponsoring.
Yeah, what happened with Balance Gaming? He kept advertising a game that was giving false advertisements constantly. And it was that stupid zombie tycoon game. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, a tycoon game or a tower defense game?
Tycoon.
There's so many. There's so many zombies.
As in like you would build stuff and then the combat is like is less than expected, but they kept advertising it like it was really good.
And people added him. They're like, "Listen, hey man, your sponsor sucks. Fuck this game."
I think so. I didn't check the comments, but I'm sure he got some hate for it, and he stopped sponsoring it.
Good. I mean, that's his own
fault. I forgot
fault.
what it was called.
It's like, dude.
Yeah, he never checked it.
Sponsoring a shitty brand does not look bad on the brand. It looks bad on you. You're the one that's saying that you should play it. It doesn't look bad on them. It looks bad on you because you're the one that fucking said that, yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I don't even think they paid him well for it because they're just paying for somebody else to make these shitty advertisements of this game. I don't even know what the fuck it's called because they keep changing the way the game looks on their advertisements. So you can't recognize it.
They just steal gameplay. Like I've already seen.
Like, yeah.
I saw one like where like it's like a city building quote unquote game, but it was like a fucking. What was it called? What was that game? City Skylines. It was gameplay of City Skylines, and they said that it was this mobile game. People were like, that's not this game. That's City Skylines. That's made by EA, you piece of shit. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know how that's not like regulated. Like you think like EA and shit, like the game companies that own this footage would be like, what the fuck? That's our trailer. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'd be upset. I'd be like, excuse me, motherfucker. That don't belong to you.
Yeah, like what the fuck? This is straight up from our like it was straight up like trailer, like a trailer gameplay of fucking City Skylines. It's like, how the hell are you gonna get away with this shit?
You didn't even try to make it look like your own game. You straight up took a video from YouTube that was our trailer and made it your own.
There was another one, dude. I saw a mobile game going like, oh, fight in big armies and lay siege on castles. And it was fucking game. It was like the trailer gameplay of fucking Bannerlord. I was like, what? Like, who the fuck are they fooling? Like, it's still it's
Yeah.
still a mobile platform. There's no fucking phone on earth that can run that shit. Like, what the hell?
It is outrageous that they keep doing it too. Like, oh man, this is getting so many fucking views, so it must be getting downloaded a lot.
Well, a lot of I think we already talked about this. Or like a lot of the mobile games are just bot. They're just botted into being the top 100 and shit. They just have bots download the game over and over, and then terrible games get at the top of the store, which sucks because there are some genuinely good like mobile games. Like fucking Stardew Valley can be run on your phone, and it works well. It works really well. Like that's a good game, made by a good company. You know what? Let's do an experiment. Let me go look at the Play Store real quick on my phone.
I don't know what the fuck it was called. Look up zombie
Oh
games.
my god, I'm gonna find like a
Let
bunch
me
of
look.
terrible shit.
I mean, Vanoss, he literally he would advertise for other games that were actually popular, and he showed that he was playing them. But granted, he used his own money that was used in the offer to get sponsored to show that he was playing the game. Because like he would have like level 50 characters on these mobile games. Like, oh yeah, I've been playing this for a week. Like, you did not get level 50 in a week. That's not how mobile games work. I don't even play that game,
Yeah,
and I
that's
know that's not
literally
how it
the
works.
complete opposite of how mobile games work. They're made to take as much time as possible. Sometimes even just running in the background just because they realize that you're not going to be looking at it the whole time. Honestly, I think
Yeah,
mobile games are still for children.
there's good ones.
There are good ones,
There's
but like,
decent ones.
but also if you're an
This is
adult,
it. This is what he got in trouble for.
which one?
State of Survival.
State of Survival.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. It's some bullshit, right?
Yeah. It is. It's always because they change it every fucking time. They make it look like you're actually. Well, they give like some stupid cinematic for the actual trailers that have nothing to do with gameplay, and it's ridiculous.
I'm looking at the reviews right now. If you sort by most recent, you'll see some real ones mixed in with some fucking bots. But let's see here. I re-downloaded this game just so I could express how incredibly outrageously, disgustingly cringe and obnoxious the ads are for it. This guy can't even speak English. Not even the ones in game either, but the ads for this game and other games. No mute button. So wait, this game has ads in other mobile games. What the fuck?
Wow.
No mute button, no skip button. Stupid loud will end until you watch all 45 seconds. And don't worry, I played the actual actual game, and it fucking sucks fat balls.
Really say that?
Yeah, this is a review by fucking Gideon. Maybe instead of spending all your
Gideon.
money on garbage actors for your trash ads, use the money to actually develop a good game, idiots. Damn, this guy's fucking awesome.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Gideon. Damn. Somebody took a bullet for us, so we didn't have to download that shitty game.
There was a game me and my friends were kind of obsessed with. I think it was only on Facebook. I think it was called Everwing. I think it was called Everwing. It was some furry shit, right? But but the gameplay was fun.
Shit.
It was some furry bullshit, but the gameplay was very fun. Like I actually really liked playing that. And it was basically like a not a clicker game, but like a I guess bullet hell. I don't remember, but it was good. So like there are games out there that are really fun on the phone. But at the same time, like we would only play it when we're at work, right? When we're supposed to be working, we're playing a game on our phone.
Yeah.
So that's really the only real market for mobile games. I think is like games that you don't really have to pay attention to all the time. They can kill like maybe an hour.
Like, yeah, like Among Us.
They're for like your lunch break, you know. Because if you're at home, why the fuck are you gonna play on your phone instead of playing on your Xbox or PlayStation or fucking PC? You know, doesn't make any sense. Or maybe if you're like me, where like you watch movies and you just for some reason you can't just watch a movie anymore. Now you have to do something. So a lot of times I'll watch like Hulu or Netflix or something while drawing or playing a game. So yeah, mobile games. I think it would be cool to make like an RPG game on your phone. That'd be fun. Like a pixel game,
Well,
like those old school RPG Maker games.
uh,
Cuz I
I'm
really
gonna.
don't mind like uh what's it called? Like Final Fantasy turn-based attacks. You know? I think that could be fun. I like it.
Fuck. Speaking of stupid fucking ads and spam, several days I've been getting these messages from random numbers telling me about different services I may have used in the past,
Mm,
telling me to go click on this link to validate my account.
yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Those are always fake.
Yeah, this one's by Netflix PTE Limited Trademark.
The fuck?
Yeah,
Kind of fucked up website is that?
this
Netflix
PTE is
PTE.
PTE mean like, yeah, is PTE like private? Is that what that is?
PTE means that they just put random letters after Netflix so they could get the domain. That's what
Mm,
that means. A hacker fucking just got a random website and try. That's what they do. Like so that's what people do to get like phishing scams on people. Is they make me like call like Netflix, but with like the I is a 1 this time, so you don't notice. So you go to netflix.com, but with the 1 instead of the I, and then you sign
yeah,
in, and then they just got they got your account, and then you change the password.
I got you, bitch. Or it's a J, and you just don't see it, a curve.
Yeah, and then they get your account. Maybe they can, sell it online for like $5 or something, or they'll probably just blackmail you, like, we want this much money for your Netflix account. Netflix is kind of a weird one though, isn't it? Because you could just cancel it at any time. You don't even need to be through the website. You could just put it on your bank, just don't pay it anymore. That's kind of a strange scam. Let's see. What's the top charts for games? Roblox is number 3. How is it not number 1? How is
Well, because
Roblox not number 1?
it's harder to control on mobile. That's why.
Nah, kids find a way. You know how many
Well,
shitty
yeah,
games I played as a kid?
they find a way, but it's just harder to control. That's why you have to like get one of those stupid phone controllers.
Or the Game Boy?
Do I remember the Game Boy? Yes, I do.
Remember how many terrible games were on the Game Boy?
Yes,
I played a lot of
I
those.
used to play on a Game Boy.
Like kids
I
will
remember
play
playing.
anything you give them.
I played on 101 Dalmatians on the Game Boy.
Yeah. There were a lot of fucking movie games on Game Boy, weren't there?
You know what's crazy?
What?
There was a Call of Duty Modern Warfare for Nintendo DS,
Oh yeah, there was.
and it was a whole other fucking campaign with different characters, but it was actually good.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like
Yeah, like I actually found it pretty fun.
the GTA game, GTA Little China or some shit.
Chinatown's stories or
Chinatown
something like that.
Wars. Yeah, like that was actually a good game. But the gameplay was alright. But the story was cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. They could come up with these really great, like smaller versions of like the bigger titles, and they've become so underrated too.
Mm-hmm. Like the PSP as well was like that. With the
Oh,
PSP.
I loved playing SOCOM, Fire Team Bravo. I loved it. Played that all the fucking time as a kid. I remember playing Star Wars,
Oh my god, the Star Wars. My
Battlefront,
nephew had that.
all the
The
all the title, all the smaller titles like Renegade Squadron and Renegade Squadron 2.
Dude, the DS version of
Fucking loved
Battlefront
that
had like different
shit.
maps that were better. What was it, like Battlefront 3, or it was Battlefront something on the DS?
There was never a Battlefront 3. There was Renegade Squadron. That was supposedly Battlefront 3.
There
It was
was
actually just
one
a
game
smaller
that,
title.
yeah, it was like Battlefront, but they had like a bunch of different maps compared to the Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, and they were cool. I remember my nephew had that. I was like, so
Renegade
jealous.
Squadron, you're probably thinking of that because that was on PlayStation Portable.
Yeah.
I really want Steam to pull out SOCOM. I really want SOCOM. I'm a fucking miss SOCOM. I never got to play the original titles. I only played Fireteam Bravo. I played all the Fireteam Bravos,
You know what I always
which was
hate
crazy because Fireteam Bravo, huh?
with mobile games is like the ones that just
What?
blatantly copy. They just reskin it. It's like, why waste your time on this? I honestly feel like most of
It
these
really
games are
is.
just literally to run ads, or they're just a fake way to make people watch ads.
It is.
It's so lame, dude. If only developers would take
Yep.
the mobile games a bit more seriously. And if only people stopped giving their babies phones so they could flood the market with stupid shit. Hey parents, give your kids a phone when they're 13. All right? That's usually the minimum
But
age to use
like I was
other
saying about
websites.
SOCOM, so so SOCOM had like that that game link thing where on the actual title of the game, like SOCOM Fireteam Alpha, it wouldn't be called Fireteam Alpha, but it would just be SOCOM. You would play that campaign, and while you have that campaign, it will be saved to your PlayStation Network account. Then you would play on SOCOM Fireteam Bravo, and that data would be saved to your account as well. And you're actually playing the same missions Fireteam Bravo and Fireteam Alpha were playing, and at some point, depending on how you played on Fireteam Alpha, could affect how you play on Fireteam Bravo, or vice versa.
You know what's weird though?
That's a good way to.
That there were a lot of like good mobile games, like on the DS, right? A lot of the Monster Hunter games were just on the DS, which is
Oh
weird
yeah, I
as
remember
fuck
that.
when you look at what Monster Hunter's become now, like with World and Rise. It's like,
You know my.
what the hell?
You know what my favorite Easter egg was? It was finding Monster Hunter on Metal Gear Solid Peacemaker.
Dude, Monster Hunter is so huge.
Oh. Or not Peacemaker. Peace Walker. Finding Monster Hunter on Peace Walker was hilarious. You would light up one of the dragons with an M60 machine gun.
That's cool. Yeah, Monster Hunter is like a huge deal in Japan because they're all playing on mobile stuff because they're working fucking like 90 hours a week.
Well, they love kaijus. There's that too.
Japanese people have a huge problem with overworking because
They have
they have like an 8-hour week or 8-hour days, right? But for some reason, the culture there is that you have to stay late, or else you look like an asshole. And I don't know who the fuck came up with this idea that you have to work later, or else you look like a dickhead. But they've all been tricked by their bosses. Because if your boss is firing you for working the hours you're required to work, you should fucking kill him. No, you shouldn't kill him. You should bang his wife.
bang his hotter.
What psycho. Like honestly, like if you think about it, like if you worked in Japan, like imagine I transported you to Japan, you had to work there for a whole week. And every day they're like, you have to stay an extra 3 hours, or else you look like a dickhead. Would you be like,
Am
no,
I getting
what
paid
the
for those
fuck?
3 hours?
No. A lot of times they don't get paid. They get paid 1 hour only.
Why would I say?
Yeah, exactly. They just think that if you stay, that they think that if you're the first one to leave, that you look bad. It's like, what the fuck?
If y'all can't convince, yeah, if y'all can't convince me that there's a benefit to staying late, I am not staying late.
I think they're only required to pay you 1 extra hour overtime.
I'm only staying 1 hour.
Exactly.
And they better
like,
pay me for that hour too.
Hell yeah, they better. Or else I'm gonna start shitting on the fucking sink. They ain't careful.
Y'all hired an American that knows his way around here. You better be careful.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's just how Japanese people. And I'm sure that there will be like a Japanese person going like, that's why we're number one. We're hard workers. It's like, no, you're fucking giving.
Oh, he wouldn't.
Your slaves is what you are. A slave is a hard worker too, but he's still a slave.
He wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say that. He would say, "Because you're one. That's why we better."
That's more Vietnamese, but I get what you mean. Like that's just straight up slavery. What are you doing? You're fooling yourselves if you think that's a good behavior. That's a good way of thinking.
I spent too much time with Trong. That's probably why I said it like that.
Like Mexican people are hard workers, but if you ask them to work for no money, they'd be fucking pissed off. They'd be like,
fuck you, pendejo.
Like they're like, what the fuck? If you asked them to stay and you weren't paying them, they will literally do nothing. They will sit there and watch you. They're like, that's not happening. So yeah, it's pretty wild in Japan. Maybe that's why.
Have you seen that
weird shit? Like weird
that TikTok with the? Have you seen that TikTok with the Vietnamese Marine? He's like, Like the white guy is like, "Hey Sam, what happened to your grandpa?" And and then the Vietnamese dude takes off his shades. He goes, "Grandpa got put in the dust in Vietnam. Fucking napalm."
Goddamn. My friend's grandma was in Vietnam. Like she got hit with like Agent Orange, and
Uh,
I was like, maybe that's why you're so big. You're mutated. Have you seen
That's
Agent
what,
Orange
I don't think that's
victims?
what Agent didn't Agent Orange fuck with their head.
What? Get us out of your pocket.
Didn't Agent Orange?
Get us out of your pocket.
I'm not in your pocket. Didn't Agent Orange just fuck with their heads?
No, Agent Orange. It's weird. Like it like mutates your genes. So like, for some, it's really bizarre because like their children came out normal, but their grandchildren came out like all fucked up and mutated. Like a lot of them had like deformities and like retardation and stuff. It's really bizarre.
Dude.
So I made a joke. Maybe that's why he's so tall. It was like Agent Orange shit. But yeah, there's like hospitals for like the victims of Agent Orange.
Grandpa got turned to dust.
Like these young kids have like bones growing
fucking
between their
love that.
bones. It's crazy.
Funny
Yeah.
little fucker.
Maybe I'll give you some Agent Orange, dude, for saying that. You know who made Agent Orange?
I'd rather have Agent Orange.
You know
The
who
Mandarin.
made Agent Orange, Bordelon?
CIA.
Monsanto. Monsanto is also responsible
Who?
for making all the preservatives in our food. Doesn't that blow your fucking
Who
mind?
the fuck is that?
Monsanto, they make
Who is
they
that?
make all the preservatives in your food. They're a company. So
Okay.
who knows? They can poison us all in one fucking day if they wanted. But just the world we live in. What would you
Why the
rather?
fuck she eyeball?
What would you
Okay.
rather have? Agent Orange in your bloodstream or blasted with radiation?
Don't they do the same thing then?
No, Agent Orange is a chemical.
Just one cooks you. Just one cooks you.
Yeah, one makes you tasty like an egg. You know, there's some people that put
Yeah.
eggs in the microwave
Why?
because they're insane, or they're lazy, or they're both. That's gross, dude. There are people who put cup noodles in the microwave. And I'm like, if you can't spare the
I
5
have-
minutes, then okay.
To put cup noodles in the microwave?
If you can't spare
I
the
have to put
time,
cup noodles in the microwave.
if you can't spare the time, that's fair. But if you can't get some hot water,
I don't.
then that's fair. But if you
I
can,
put hot water.
yeah, hot water's good. That's how you're supposed to make it. It's on the fucking directions.
Well, I have a sink in here, but it only gives cold water out of both both handles. So I still have to microwave it.
No, that's fine. If you have to do it, that's fine. But they're like my niece puts the cup noodles in the microwave, and I was like, "What are you doing? There's hot water right there."
Why?
If anything, they recommend you boil water, so even hotter than hot water. It's just insane to me. People can
Yeah.
do that to themselves. You don't get the flavor infusion with the microwave, guys. If you're wondering why it's weird. You're like all the dust, all the tasty dust inside the cup noodles don't get infused in the noodles if you don't put water in it. You're fucking up. Stop being depressed and treat yourself better. You fucking bastard. If I catch anybody
No, fuck you.
watching this fucking podcast right now microwaving noodles when they can't put water in it, I'm gonna go to your house. I'm gonna take all your shoes away for a month.
All your shoes.
You have to work with no shoes. Good luck.
Take all your shoes.
I'm gonna take all your fucking shoes, man. But yeah, fucking cup noodles, man. What's your
Well, I mean, they're
favorite-
called instant noodles for a reason.
It takes 2 minutes to have hot water in it. You read the lid, it says put hot water in it, wait 2 minutes, and then eat it.
It takes a while to get hot water for some people. For me, I just fill it with water. I put it in the microwave for a minute, and it actually tastes good.
So there are people who don't put water in it.
I let it soak a
That's what I'm
bit.
saying. My niece doesn't put water in it. She just puts it in there. It blows
She's
my
cooked
mind.
out of her fucking mind.
It blows my fucking mind. Who could do such an evil thing? Such a heinous act.
I don't know.
How much time do we have? We have 20 minutes left.
I don't know.
So the topics. Do we have any more topics?
I don't know.
Oh, we're gonna talk. Let's talk about fucking
No.
more Japanese people. Talk about Japanese adult videos. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Have you seen some?
Yeah, they all look like 70s vintage porn for
What do
some reason.
Oh, you mean like the quality of it,
Yes.
or because of the
Yeah.
the censorship?
The quality, the censorship, the acting, just
You
The-
can't judge
the
you don't
way
speak their
that
language.
they're
You
not.
dingus.
The women aren't shaved either. What the fuck?
That
Just
doesn't
because I
matter
don't
to
speak the
me.
language means I can't judge them.
You can't judge
Do I
the
have to
acting. You don't know,
Google
you
how
can't
to-
tell the good acting or not. You don't understand it. You can't tell the emotion.
Well, no, it's just because the women act like it's so inconvenient for them.
Oh, well, that's what you're watching. Now I know what you like to watch.
You mean
But
that's what it looks like? They're like,
I don't get the censorship thing.
uh,
Oh, I know.
eh.
Oh, okay. You don't like their voices. Yeah, they do play it up sometimes.
Oh my god, you're so stupid. I don't.
I know
like
what you
the
mean, though. I
voices.
do
God
know.
damn
I
it, you don't-
know what you mean. Like the voices can get a bit grating. Like they don't like that and shit.
They're like,
No,
dick!
no,
no.
like Jesus Christ.
I would have busted him. I would have busted him if she went full Viking and she was like, "Oh, oh my gosh!"
She went like slavers.
Look at my arms.
But the censorship never made sense to me. I've always wondered, like, it doesn't make it less of a porn. It's still there. It's just annoying. It's like, why can't I see it? I feel like I bought half of a movie. It's almost like you went to go watch a movie, but they said that no, you can't look at that side of the screen though. You're going to look at the right side. It's like, what? Where's the rest of it? I think it has to do with like some old like Japanese like law that's just stayed there forever. And they just never bothered to change it. Probably because they're like, nah, we got to do like this form and then this form and then put it into a vote They put in another vote, and then put in a third vote, and then do another form again. So they could go fucking change one law. Yeah. I heard the bureaucracy in Japan is fucking crazy. They have to go through like 16 different layers to do anything. And they all use like fax machines and shit still. Can you believe that shit?
Why?
If you want to like apply for like an apartment, you have to give fax. You have to give faxes out, and fucking you have to give faxes out, and you have to have your own stamp to stamp papers because they don't like signatures. Like no, signatures are too easy to copy. They say, let's do stamps instead. It's like you can fucking buy any stamp and it can be the same as anybody else's. What the fuck? But yeah, I can't believe they use faxes still. But if you ever been to like a Japanese website, you would see why they don't know how to use computers or something. They forgot how to in 2008. Using computers after 2008 is impossible for them. They're like, well, we don't know. We stopped hiring programmers since then. Like some of their websites, dude, are so fucking old looking. It's like, was this made like in 2002? What the fuck? Like to give you an
Some of our
example.
military shit looks like that too.
Yeah, for real, dude. Like school stuff as well. Remember those? Remember school websites? They look like shit as well. Maybe not college ones, but like I know for like high school, middle school especially, they were bad. But I remember trying to play Phantasy Star Online 2. And this was before the English version came out on Steam. So what you had to do was actually download the the Japanese version to your PC, going through their website. And then you had to install a crack on it to make it English. Not a crack. Crack means it's stolen. It's an English patch. They just change all the text and stuff to English. But dude, that website is so ugly. It's like, who the fuck made this thing? And it's all in Japanese. So I'm like, what the fuck? I have to like use like Google Translate and have for everything just to see what the hell it says. I remember there was also to make an account on there, you have to solve a CAPTCHA. Well, it's a Japanese CAPTCHA. So it's like, oh, you have to use the Japanese, like, fucking Japanese letters. And if you have a US keyboard with only English layout on it, you probably don't fucking know what the hell any of the Japanese characters are. So yeah, that was fun. I remember my friend helped me solve it for like an hour, trying to just get my account started up and shit. But I have it. And Phantasy Star Online is pretty crazy. I like the gameplay, but some other aspects I found annoying.
I went on a fucking binge spree on Disney Plus.
Oh, so you're a pedophile.
After
I see, you're a chomo.
After
You
I,
fuck
I
kids.
I yelled at my after I yelled at my ex for using my Disney Plus. I watched Book of Boba Fett because I heard that people were not satisfied with it. I watched it. I was like, how can you not be satisfied with this?
I mean, it's Star Wars. It's never been
Well,
that
it's
deep.
I don't get it. It literally follows up Star Wars. It's literally Star Wars. It's do everything Star Wars like, and people are bitching about it.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. They will find anything to bitch about. Episodes 7, 8, and 9, okay. That, fair enough. Because they really fucked up that. Like, we could have had a whole new Black Jedi.
Well,
After we
episode 8
lost
was
Mace
the
Windu.
bad one, right? The last Jedi, right? that what it's called?
Yeah.
The one with all of the red room and shit in the end. That one was pretty bad. That's the only memorable part in The Last Jedi was fucking the red room fight. But honestly, I think the people who complain about Star Wars are just old fans who just can't recognize that since the prequels that Star Wars has not been taken seriously at all. Like I love the original trilogy. I love the first three movies were fucking amazing. I still love them. But anything after that is just mid. Like I still like the prequels. Don't get me wrong. I still like Star Wars, but they're still mid. They're still like a movie. They're like, yeah, it's a movie. That's it. Not good, but also not terrible. That's just what Star Wars is now. It's just a solid 6 out of 10.
The reason why is because it's about Star Wars, not Star feelings. So of course it's not deep.
Yeah. And
So the main focus of it is like the politics and the actual combat, and then oh fuck.
well, that's what it turned into when the prequels were being made, and that's what it turned into. Because if you remember the trilogy, the combat wasn't that fucking crazy, like at all. Like they were literally just slapping each other with swords. Nope. Hard as fuck, if you remember. Like the original trilogy was all about like Luke's journey from being like just a dumbass little baby face fag into like a wise man who saved his father. I fucking love Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I love the Empire. The Empire Strikes Back with Yoda is so fucking good. Like that
I love all
the whole
sci-fi
part when
shit.
he's on fucking Dagobah, talking with Yoda, and he goes into the cave and he kills Darth Vader. He sees his own face in it, dude. That shit blew my fucking mind when I was a kid. Yeah, Star Wars is great. That's why that's why I like Yoda.
That's I mean, I love like all this.
You just went into a robot.
All these new series that are coming out, and they're slowly making sense, and they're piecing together all the story and all the lore and like of the main characters. And they're like, oh yeah, so these guys are doing this, while these guys are doing that, and then it all comes together too, and nothing's straying from like even the comics. Hell, I expect them to go over, huh?
Between the prequels and the new movies, there was like a long stretch for like 10 years or something, or 11 or 12 maybe. I don't fucking remember. But that was a long time, right?
There was.
And between that, there was like a bunch of books, like fan books and comics. And it was called the Star Wars Expanded Universe, right? And some of those stories were really fucking cool. And they might have taken like some aspects from some of the stories in the new movies. But a lot of it they just threw away, which I thought was like a huge letdown, because some of those stories were really fucking awesome, and they were like just like expanding on like Luke and you know how he like reforms the Jedi Order and shit after killing the last Death Star and killing the Emperor and shit, right?
What?
They didn't turn him into a fucking into a depressed old man for some reason who gives up on everything.
Well, you're mad about that happening to Luke. I was mad about that happening to Ahsoka Tano.
I don't know. I mean, I thought she only showed up like once in The Mandalorian, right?
Do you not know who she is?
I know Ahsoka. I didn't watch the cartoon that much because my brothers watched it without me a lot. So I just got
Just
left behind and I stopped watching it.
I went out of my way to get on Disney Plus so I could watch the rest of the Clone Wars. Fucking beautiful. And I hate when people are like, "Oh, it's a kid show." That is not a kid show. That is far beyond a kid show. There's beheadings and dismemberment and a
Maybe
whole bunch
later
of torture
on.
sequences and war crimes. That is not a kid show.
Maybe in the later seasons, but I remember the old seasons being the first couple seasons being pretty kid friendly.
No, they're like executing clones on the spot. They're not kid friendly. I remember those too. Those were like the first couple episodes where like you saw like clones losing their brothers and shit. I was like,
That's baby
wow.
shit. That's baby shit.
Shut up. That is not kid stuff.
I would like to watch it, but I don't have Disney Plus. But yeah, I know who Ahsoka is.
How about you come over and we can Disney Plus and chill?
To be honest, I just don't give a shit about the Clone Wars. I like the Empire. But
Clone Wars was the equivalent.
I'm an OG fanboy. What can I say, dude?
The Clone Wars was the equivalent of Vietnam. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. And the Empire is the equivalent of World War II.
Yep. That was what they wanted. That's what George Lucas wanted to base it off of.
It's completely based off of it. He basically
And,
stole Hitler. He basically stole the idea of Adolf Hitler from the Jews.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, and the new 7, 8, and 9. Those new ones. Those
Do
are
you like
that was
Rey?
based off of Afghanistan. No.
You don't like Rey?
I-
I don't think
No,
she deserves all the hate.
I like the porn parody of Ray.
Oh, she's hot.
I thought
Oh, yeah,
that
the
shit
porn
was
parody
funny.
of Rey is hot as fuck. But
Yeah, that was funny.
I don't think Rey's that bad of a character. I think she's stupid.
I think she's retarded.
Yeah, she's stupid,
Yeah, she's
but
retarded.
she's not a bad character.
You are Ray Palpatine. No, I'm Ray Skywalker.
You are Rey
What?
stupid.
Who told you that? You are Ray stupid. Who told you you are
And then Luke is
Skywalker?
like, I'm the Joker, baby. He starts dancing. But
Yes. Yeah, he starts dancing.
yeah, that was pretty cringe. Yeah, Rey's just a dumb person, but she's not a bad person. Like people try to I just see like a bunch of videos like people like Rey is a shitty narcissist bitch. It's like what?
But they really fucked up though on those episodes because we could have had Finn as the next Black Jedi.
I like Guy Blows Men. I think he's the best part of the new movies. You know who Guy Blows
Who
Men
the
is?
fuck are you talking? Who the fuck are you
Talking about
talking about?
Kylo Ren. He's Guy Blows Men.
Oh, so stupid.
Yeah, Kylo Ren. I think I like him.
Kylo Ren was a good character.
Yeah, he was.
God,
He was the
why-
most interesting one because he was.
Having a fucking barbecue in here or some
He
shit.
was taught by Luke. He was molested by him. He almost died by him. And you know, he's a good character. What can I say?
He was molested.
He kills Han Solo. And Han's like, thank God. Thank God I'm dead. Don't stop talking to me about this shit. He's like,
Fuck.
I think Harrison Ford never liked like Blade Runner better than Star Wars. I think he's a little bit salty about Blade Runner not getting the attention it deserved over Star Wars. Blade Runner is awesome. You seen Blade
I
Runner?
never got to watch it. I want to watch it because I keep seeing like such good things for it, especially when Cyberpunk referenced it.
Yeah. Oh my God, they're both great. The new version
Bro,
and the
but-
old one.
What?
The new one is not like a remake. It's a sequel, so you can watch them back to back. It's pretty fucking good. Jake Gyllenhaal, Jake Gyllenhaal, however you say his name, is a good actor.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
He's a good actor.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Harrison Ford was a fucking amazing actor back then. I'll say the old version, the old Blade Runner, plays out more like an old classic 80s noir movie. But goddamn, some of like the scenes in Blade Runner are so amazing. It's like, holy shit, this is what Cyberpunk should have looked like. Like the shit they have in Blade Runner is way more amazing looking than in Cyberpunk. But
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Star Wars.
But yeah, Ray could have instantly. Why am I getting dirty ass looks? Ray could have easily just been a fucking. Could have just done what Han Solo was doing the whole fucking time.
Die?
Oh no!
Smuggle?
When he was a nerf herder, whatever the fuck he was doing.
Smuggler?
A smuggler, yeah. He could have just been smuggling, and then Finn could have been the next Jedi. But they fucked that up.
I thought Han. Oh, we're out of time. Anyways,
Yeah, I know.
let's ask the audience. Hey, audience, do you think Han Solo should have banged Rey with his old balls and cock? Tell us yes or no in the comments below. See you, everybody.